Hello guys, welcome to our first JavaScript tutorial for beginners. To give you a brief about JavaScript, as you may know, it's a very common language. It's commonly used by many developers and it has a wide support society online. Some of the implementations include software engineering, especially in the fields of web development, front end and back end. So you are actually pursuing a right skill if you are interested in web development, you're interested in scripting, and even in the growing fields of machine learning and AI. So how do we run JavaScript on our computers? We need an engine called Node. Yeah, Node enables us to run JavaScript on our machines, and we can download it from nodejs.org. It comes with versions for all machines, as you can see, Windows, macOS, and Linux binaries. So you can hit the download button and start the installation. And as you download Node.js, it comes with a package manager called npm or Node Package Manager. So in our tutorial, we'll be using resources from Node School in this tutorial and the ones to follow. Node School offers resources for those who are interested in learning JavaScript. As you can see, we are going to get tutorial resources for the basic JavaScript. And for our tutorials, we'll be using Visual Studio Code as our code editor. Head over to its website and download whichever version is suitable for your machine. As you can see, we are using all the tools that are open source, so there's no paying or anything like that. And you can link in the description. You'll find there links to these specific resources. So let's first start by checking those who have finished installing Node.js. Let's first check our version. Yeah, it's 18.7.0, and we can also check the version of our package manager just to be on the safe side. So let's open our Visual Studio Code editor, and we open its terminal. To open the terminal, you go to the menu and press New Terminal. So I already have a terminal open, and the first thing we are going to do is to install resources from Node.js. So we go under JavaScripting and we copy this line of code. But I discourage you from just copying code. Sometimes you may not understand it, and also it's best to write these commands by yourself. It helps you to gain muscle memory, in that you don't have to first think and remember what was the command, what was the code. So practice writing the code yourself. So then you hit enter. So it starts installing, but I already have a version, so we go on. So we can check that it has finished installing by typing in JavaScripting. So once we type in JavaScripting, it brings us this menu. So this menu contains our resources as we will be using them. we shall start with an introduction. Let me increase the size a bit for you to see clearly. Yeah, hope that's okay. So we'll be organizing our information under a directory called JavaScripting, and as you have already noticed, we are mostly using the command line. Throughout the entire tutorial, we'll be using the command line, so get used to it, and those who are not familiar with it, please follow along such that you learn. So as you can see, it has indicated the command for us to create the directory for JavaScripting. So we type mkdir JavaScripting. But before you hit enter, be sure in which directory you actually creating this new directory called JavaScripting. So let's check what directory are we in. We type in pwd, so it will give us the working directory. So now that we are sure where it is, let's go on and create our directory JavaScripting. So to go to that directory, we type cd JavaScripting. Now you see we are in the directory JavaScripting. And those who are using Windows, you'll have to type in NUL, all caps, and then a greater than symbol with the name of the file we want to create. And for those using either Linux or Mac, we are going to create our new file using touch. So we shall type in touch introduction.js. So what is introduction.js? It is a text file containing a program of JavaScript. So as you can see, it has an extension of .js to indicate that this is a JavaScript file. So we can check. Yeah, so our directory has introduction.js. So in Visual Studio Code, we can actually open our directory that we created. Go to open. We look for JavaScripting. You see we are in the right directory. So this is our directory that we're looking for. We open it. And this is our file that we have just created. Let's minimize this. We're going to open our terminal again. Remember, we go to terminal, new terminal. So to access our resources, we're going to type JavaScripting again and then hit enter. So what is it saying? So once we open in our editor, we're going to add in this line. Remember, we said we are just going to be typing our code such that we gain muscle memory. So let's minimize this. We have already opened introduction.js. Then we type in console.log. It has a string hello. So we are going to print hello. And one of the benefits of using Visual Studio Code, as you can see, as we were typing, it was suggesting how to write this code or how others have used it. So after writing it, we'll be using JavaScripting verify followed by the file that we have created to submit our work to check whether it is correct. JavaScripting verify introduction, and I'm hoping that you've already hit the save for introduction.js. You can save by pressing here, or you can use a shortcut Command S, and for those who are using Windows you can use Control S. So in our terminal we type in this command and we press enter. So let's maximize this and see what it has brought back. So we have passed our first code, and what is happening in our code? We are printing out the word hello, and this word is a string. It's a string, as you can see. We shall be discovering more about strings and what they are in our subsequent tutorials. So please check them out, and thank you for watching. If you have liked the content, hit the like button. If you have any queries, leave them in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.